There's something over there. Sunday at the churchwide picnic. And the teens were saying, "Where's Tavis Long when you need him?" So I let Tavis Long know in the fellowship hall. He got a kick out of it, and I went behind him, and he let me get up. He let me go on ahead. I said, "Well, that was nice." And before that, there was some guy wanted to talk to him, and then Tavis was talking to someone else. And then when he got done talking, I had to tap the guy that wanted to get Tavis Long to talk to him, and then I get Tavis Long to talk to him anyway. I got him talking so that they know that he wanted to talk to him, Tavis Long. So when he got done with him, and I told him, "Hey, Tavis, the teens out there are saying, 'Where's Tavis Long?' when you need him. He's never around." And he smiled. He got a kick out of it. Anyway, I was sitting at the picnic table, and then Tavis came around, and his family, and Pastor Brown, and Becca. She was holding her youngest child with her, and the other kids and all that. And Sandra Regan's grandchild was there. Anyway, all the parents said, food first before dessert." Then they left, and I said, "Don't worry. My parents, when I was younger, they told me the same thing. Food before your dessert." And then Regan's grandchild and Becca and Pastor Nathaniel Brown's youngest son also said it. "Man, don't you just hate that?" And I go, "Well, one thing, you are eating strawberries. That's a good dessert." He probably didn't know that was a good dessert. And two, when you get older, as a teenager and then an adult, and grow up and get married and have your own kids, you'll do the same thing. You'll say, food before dessert. History repeats itself. And he was like, couldn't think. I had him food for thought. I made his life grow fast before his mind. He was like, "Huh, what?" He couldn't compute what I was saying. I said, "Well, anyway, history repeats itself." That was kind of neat. How both the youngest Brown and Sandra Regan's grandchild said at the same time, "Man, don't you just hate that?" And one of their friends had some kind of black cord with a wire on it, using it like a laser gun, and the other kids are going, and then he aimed it at me, and I go, "Oh, you got me." And I said, he must have been watching Star Wars or Buck Rogers. And then the youngest Brown said, and Sandra Regan's grandchild said, "Oh, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have Star Wars, but I have a Star Wars video game." "Oh, that's cool." I said, "Well, you got Star Wars, you got Buck Rogers, you got Jason Starr coming in." I was going to say Space 1999. I was going to go way back. And I said, "I'm a time machine here." "You're a time machine?" "Yeah. I've been here since I was 11 years old, 1980s. And they go, "Whoa, wow." And that's when I bring out my Rubik's Cube, and "Wow, you can solve that cube quick." I said, "Well, I can solve it, but what you're seeing there is a magic trick. I'm solving the Rubik's Cube magically. It's hard to explain."